Hi, it's Fabienne dropping in today to talk about the false belief that many people have that poverty is more holy than making good money. For the last 20 years, I have been touring the country, touring the world, talking about abundance, talking about really making a big impact with your life, with your business, and the fact that you should get rewarded financially for it, that it is your birthright. And sometimes, just to ruffle people's feathers, I use the word wealth or rich. And I use it on purpose because then I see people get all prickly. And here's what I want to say. You have been programmed early and often that money is not good, that people who make very, very good money, who are wealthy, who are even rich, are people who are sleazy, inauthentic, who take up too much of a footprint in the world, who take from people instead of giving, and who are just not good people. One of the things that I talk about when I talk about mindset is the fact that the television shows that many of us grew up watching really demonized people with money versus people who were poor or just scraping by. And repetition of a message, especially when you're young and especially when all your defenses are down, like when you're watching a movie or you're watching television shows on a daily basis for hours at a time. I did because that's how I learned English. It goes straight to your subconscious. And your subconscious is the collection of beliefs that collect that collect and make up your self-image and your modus operandi in life. It is from your subconscious that you make your decisions about what actions to take. And so, if repeatedly you've been told that money is not holy, that poverty is, even though you say you want more money, I've yet to meet somebody who doesn't want more money in their life, then there's going to be a conflict. There's going to be a conflict around how big you want to play in the world, how much money you will charge or accept for something, what you will pay for, etc. So today, I just simply want you to look at what you've been taught around money in your childhood. What are the messages that you heard early and often with repetition about rich people, about wealthy people, about highly successful people? And conversely, what have you heard about early and often about people who don't have a lot of money? Do they have a bigger heart or a smaller heart? Evil people are not people who are rich people. Evil people are evil, and that's it. And so, something for you to think about today. I want to say something. God wants you to be rich. I know that might ruffle your feathers, but I think you needed to hear that because being rich is simply living with a fuller expression of who you are on the planet. It's about just more you, more of life, more beauty, more abundance. And when you do live that way, you're not taking away from anybody else. You're just being who you are. So, just something to think about today. Sending you all my love. Next time.